the Haskalah movement in Germany.
He's talking about Judaism never changing throughout the ages.
This is the way they would talk.
Jesus didn't change that. Shapsai Tzvi didn't change. Shapsai Tzvi had his own practice. You believe me? I am going to give you a mystical Judaism rather than a halachic Judaism. Same with the Baal Shem Tov. They didn't change it. They just took, every religion had its mystics. Christianity and Islam kicked them out, stamped them out, killed them, got rid of their mystics. Judaism didn't kill out its mystics, so the Arizal and the Baal Shem Tov survived, and that's why even the Christian alchemists were studying Kabbalah, because their own text was burned, destroyed, and hard to get a hold of. He's saying Judaism, authentic Torah bis Sinai, he means Torah mis Sinai, I'll forgive him for that. That Torah from Sinai, the Pentateuch, we don't follow it. We follow Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. We follow the laws given to us by Rabbinic Judaism. Tnuli Yavne v'chachomer, Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai said to Vespasian. Give me Yavne and its scholars. It's a non-temple practice Judaism. Shabbos, kosher, and little things that we accepted into the house. Those laws are, it's a practice that was created by Chazal. It's non-prophetic Judaism. It changed. Chazal lasted for a very long time until the Litvish system today. It still exists. Chabad is based on a mix of Litvish and mysticism together. The Alter Rebbe wrote a Shulchan Aruch. But Judaism changed many times. We still keep old practices, but there's things in the Torah that we never keep for over 2,000 years. The Torah has changed. Hashem never said, stop giving me animal sacrifices. The Hebrew God Yahweh is very particular how he wants his barbecues done. But nobody, when you should see, when I have a barbecue outside, I put a little lamb chop for Hashem, just in case he likes lambs. We know he loves lamb chops. The Bible is very explicit about this anthropomorphical God. We know his appetite. We know his nature. He lights people on fire if you drink in the temple. So we don't drink in the temple because we're scared he's going to light us on fire. All these mythical stories, the Rambam didn't really believe it, Saadia Gaon didn't believe it. So we made a Judaism like everyone else. It's a practice, tefillin, amulets, stuff like that. People need superstition. Judaism always changed, and I'm not here to create a new religion. I'm a secular Jew. I have no need for spirituality. If I want, I go to a Chabad shul, I sing Nigunim, or I go to a more Litvish style shul that's more traditional, that they ask me to come and learn the Torah. They give me respect. They're friendly people. They're Chabad friendly, so I go there too. I don't like when people persecute Chabad because there's no reason to. They say, oh, Yechi and this and that. I say, dude, we were gullible humans. The Rebbe single-handedly sold us a lot of beliefs that were different than all of Klal Yisrael, and we bought it. You can't pick on us. We're gullible humans. This is the religion we were raised in, the tradition, and we owe nobody an apology unless we hurt somebody. But we are allowed to have our own type of Judaism, whether it's Shapsai Tzvi, whether it's the Lubavitcher Rebbe, or whether it's Moses Mendelssohn, modern American Judaism. Moses Mendelssohn, because of him, thousands of Jews did not convert to Christianity. This man has his history very badly put, and that's why education is important. He's not a bad guy, this boy Zalmi. Like I said, I can't attack him personally. How old is he? 30? Let's say he's 40 even. He's a product of a system that taught him badly, and the information is available at any library. Any library will help you to see the information that you need in terms of what is Rabbinic Judaism, what is mystical Judaism. There were many branches. Jews were into magic, into Avodah Zarah. They still are. We have Kaparis. We have many different things that are adopted. Even Karbanis itself is a form of Avodah Zarah practice. And the Rambam says it clearly. So when he says authentic Judaism, it doesn't exist anymore. We follow Chazal. We follow Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. So that's it. We don't owe him an apology. Halacha is whatever the rabbis say. That's halacha. You can have a new halacha come any day. Most of the poskim already accepted homosexuality, that it's sanctioned and you're allowed to marry people, because the poskim today looked at science, they looked at history, and they took things that apply today to the people that live today. You can always say, oh, Judaism is against Israel, Judaism like the Neturei Karta say. And they are the Judaism of the previous generation, where the consensus of rabbis went against Zionism. But today, that's not the wide-held view. We don't believe that. Now the consensus accepted. You don't have to get into all the details. his idea of Moses Mendelssohn only gave rational Jews a reason to stay Jewish. He didn't tell a Litvish Bacher or a guy, a follower of the Chabad Hasidim, hey, you could come to a shul, we have an organ. That's not what he said, because they're not interested. They're not going to go into a shul with an organ. He was telling Jews who are converting to Christianity en masse, dude, we have an organ. You don't have to go to church, we have an organ. And our women could be priests. The Christians were debating whether women had souls. So Moses Mendelssohn, because he was educated, said, the rabbis never debated whether women had souls. We're more enlightened and less barbaric than them in our treatment of women. So this Yoko, he says, oh, the way the Haredim are behaving is wrong. Dude, are you part of the Haredi Judaism or not? If you don't know what to say because you don't like the way they behave, if you're a Muslim and you can't speak against the Quran, you're stuck. If the Quran is a book full of problematic, holy, sacred text, and you're a Muslim, you say, oh, I have problems, but it's still, I want to be a good Muslim, a bad... No, you could be a reformed Muslim. You could say this religion was good in the Dark Ages, before the Middle Ages, but now we're in a time when war is a bad idea, so this Quran we'll kiss the Quran, we'll put it on the table, and we'll do what the Jews did with the Torah. We wrap it in a mantle, we read it every day, we kiss it, but the law, we swear on the Bible, but we uphold the Constitution. We don't swear on the Constitution to uphold the Bible, God forbid. So Hakim Shkinchinit. If the as one Bacher in the Mir Yeshiva said when we would go and give out sichos from the Rebbe, he said to me, you Lubavitchers, if the Bezdin Agam Shem Yerushalayim was alive today, the Rebbe would be Chayiv Misa, he's the Navi Sheker. I got so shocked when he said that, but it's evidently true. I don't owe an apology. I love the Rebbe. I kissed the Rebbe's picture. I got the Yechi. I like the Yechi. Is Yechi according to Chazal, according to Judaism? Absolutely not. You're not allowed to self-appoint the Messiah. But I don't care. I'm in America. I have a right to be Lubavitch all the way. I have a right to sing Yechi, dance Yechi. I have a right to bow to the Rebbe's picture. I can worship the Rebbe's picture. I can put sacrifices and incense to the Rebbe. I can give the Rebbe even meals. A lot of people, for the gods, they serve the gods meals. In Buddhism, they put on the shrine, they put food. I could give the Rebbe meals and worship him. I could do what I want because this is my American right. Is it authentic Judaism? No, but I know what authentic Judaism is. Well, there is no authentic Judaism, there never was, but there is Chazal. Chazal is the longest branch of Judaism. So Chazal go over the span of 1,500 years, probably from the Geonim. So if I want to know which is the going mainstream Judaism, rabbinic, that's the Litvish system. So I respect the Brisker boys. Am I an Apikoidus? No. I tell them that I'm a different type of Jew. I'm a Karaite Jew. I'm a Samaritan. I'm a Semitic. I'm a Semitic that believes in the Yahweh, Hebrew God, and Moses. I don't follow Chazal exactly, but I know that you guys believe that you're the authentic whatever Chazal, and I pray you guys respect. That's the thing. That's how you get saved. When you don't go against the system. You say, I accept the system, but I live in California. I don't live in Yerushalayim, so I have a smartphone. So that's what I meant by psychic conflict. He's not sure what he believes, and you're angry at the way the Haredim treat women, speak out. Say, this is wrong. And then the Haredim will say, but the Torah says women should be treated second class. So then the Torah is a bad text. And if you're afraid and you're not allowed to say it, like you said, oh, people spoke, we already said it. The Torah looks like a very horrible piece of guide to live by. It's a very bad guide. The Chazal knew that, so the Chazal said, if you want to take your woman, your wife, a suspected wife, to the Beis HaMikdash, don't do it. And they gave all these reasons why not to do it. Same with the death penalty. To kill someone for being Machal Shabbos, oh yeah, get 70 judges on a Tuesday and then you can kill your son for being Machal Shabbos. The Chazal had to be clever. They had to be clever because at the time you couldn't speak out. Today we live in a democracy. We can say it as it is. It's a very bad text, but being Jewish is a beautiful thing. It's a great religion. It's my favorite religion. I've been around. I'm still open to other religions to explore, but Judaism is going to be the one that I was raised in, and it's going to be my favorite because there's nothing like sitting on Shabbos and singing Ya Ribono Olam ve'olmayo Antu Malko Melech Malchayo Antu Malko Melech Oy Katazis Melech Antu Malko Melech melech malchayo. Tzvochin asade tzafra v'ramsha v'lo kadisha divra kol nafsha irin kadishin uvnei enosha oifei shemaya.